guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second video of 2019. I swear every video is not going to start this way, mainly because I'll eventually lose count of what video we're on. But this is the second video. I am filming this on the same day that I filmed the first one, so if you want to know why my background is still empty, that is why. It's the same day. I just changed my shirt so that it matches the theme of the video. If you cannot tell, it says read a book instead, and that is because today I'm coming at you with my reading list for the new year. So last year I shared a list of 24 books with you guys that I was aiming to read that year. This year 8 of those are kind of rolled over from last year, and one of them is kind of a rollover from last year because I was in the middle of reading it when the year switched over, but it wasn't actually on my reading list for last year, and that is A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I'm still in the process of reading that, and it was on my reading list last year, so I think we get that now. Anyway, so to start off, the 8 books that were on my list last year that are rolling over to this year are Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Scrappy Little Nobody, The School of Greatness, Veronika Decides To Die by the River Piedra, The Devil and Miss Prym, and This Is Your Brain on Music. Those were 8 books that I did not get to on my reading list last year that I still have an interest in reading, so they are now on my list again. Hopefully this year I'll make it through them. So last year I went through and read off a little bit of a description of all of the books on my list, and honestly guys, that was a lot to read off and edit and try to make it make sense, because that's just a lot of information to throw at you at once. So this year I'm just going to kind of give you guys the list of books that I'm wanting to read, and if any of them sound interesting to you, I'll have the list in the description box down below and you can just go check them out, because at the end of the year I will actually talk about the books that I did read and what I thought of them and all of that stuff, and that just seems to make more sense to me than trying to read off a million descriptions in this video, because I just think it's confusing. If I did these every season and just had a handful of books, that would be different, but 24 books and 24 descriptions is a lot. So anyway, let's just get into my 2019 reading list. 15 new books that are on this list: For Whom the Bell Tolls, 11 Minutes, The Places That Scare You, Fail Until You Don't, Like She Owns the Place, You Are Not Your Brain, Why Buddhism Is True, The Righteous Mind, Grit, The Badass Life, Unsafe Thinking, The Law of Attraction, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. So some of those books were suggested to me by other people. Some of them are ones that I just remembered throughout last year that I had an interest in reading. Some of them are things that I just heard about or I saw at a bookstore or they came up in an app. You know, they were suggested somewhere along the way last year, and they made their way into my reading list on Goodreads. So I just kind of pulled 24 books from that list and made that my reading list for the year. And I do have it all actually written down so that I can know what my goals are and not get confused when I add new books onto my Goodreads list. I do have some extra books that could potentially take the place of some of these or be added on in addition to these. Just things that are already in my house that I haven't read or would like to reread. So yeah, it's always fun to see at the end of the year what I actually end up accomplishing on my reading list and what ends up changing and why and all that stuff. So yeah, this video is much shorter than my one from last year just because it doesn't have all of the descriptions in it. If you guys prefer reading list type of videos that do go into the descriptions of the books, leave me a comment down below letting me know, just so I can make a note of that for future videos. If you like this style better, let me know that too. I like to know either way. But that is it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have any reading suggestions, leave that in the comments down below as well. It's a lot of comments. Just go with it. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye!